we're at Pinfest 22, and this is the very start qualifying. It's just about to start for the competition the main competition. We've got Craig here, back-to-back winners. Back-to-back winners, should I say.
It's true.
But I'm actually trying to keep my voice down just a little bit at the moment, because Matt's already started qualifying behind. Sorry. You come and have a word with us when you finish your qualifying, mate. All right.
It's a good first ball. 30 million, fair play.
So this is where it all starts. So you get your tickets in, try and qualify.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah.
The finals is on Sunday, tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. So basically, it's 10:30 on the Saturday. These are literally the first qualifying entries going in. Everything gets tabulated. Everything goes into a system. And basically, they're going to be playing 3 games on each of these machines. So as you can see, this is the bank. These are the 10 games that they'll be playing. You get to choose your 3 that you're going to be playing. And we're going to follow me doing a qualifying attempt, aren't we?
We are. We're going to put a ticket in with Craig, going to follow him around with the camera. He's going to choose 3. Any idea yet? Or still not?
Godzilla, definitely.
Yeah.
I'll definitely play Godzilla. Jurassic Park, probably as well. And then, I don't know, depends on how well those 2 go, whether I'll then pick a classic, because if they don't go very well, then what I'll do is I'll use it as practice.
Sure.
If I'm on a good ticket, then I'll probably go to Fishtails, or your Batman. Like, again, I don't know Batman very well, but at least I know I'm going to get a decent game.
You're going to tap into my secret knowledge.
A bit of your knowledge, you know what I mean?
Cheating, basically.
Basically, I'll talk about it, if I do play it, but
okay.
I'll probably play Catwoman and go for the ramps, and I'll probably take it to the 4th level of Catwoman.
Sure.
So that's probably where I'm going to go with it, which I know gets me about 400 million if I can get it to that point, which I think will be a good qualifying score. But
that would be, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That would do it.
So.
They're set hard. Watched Wayne setting them all up. I mean, I played Batman last night. Barely recognised Batman. Yeah. Very steep. I played a game with Rich Mallet. It was, could barely touch it, and it was, it was tilting and getting danger and whatnot. So the idea of this is not only to follow Craig through, but to give you an overview and an oversight of what goes into this tournament. Having watched it last season, I've got a better idea. Let's just get Matt in now. Matt, come in. We're recording. But rather than give you a separate mic, you can just go there. So you've just done qualifying on Fishtails, your first one?
Yeah.
I saw you. What did you end up
Tell
on?
us.
Yeah, it was rubbish.
Nice.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, the hungover reflexes aren't quite so good, so good job I get 4 tickets.
Blame the fish.
What did you have on the Fishtails? What did you get?
40.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so what
Nick's just put 600 up on your Batman, so that's pretty solid.
It's rude.
Yeah,
Solid.
first game,
Bad
so
manners.
yeah. Well, there we go. But are they set up quite tight, the tilts?
It shows how early in the morning it is. I didn't even really test the tilt.
Okay.
You can see he's
There you
moving
go.
it. There you go. Tilt.
Tilted it.
There you go.
Honestly, at this stage of the morning, for me, it's just getting my reflexes going.
Yeah, because you've got the league finals in a bit as well, haven't you?
Yeah, in a minute, yeah.
Yeah, so that's another tournament happening at the same time as the qualifying for the main. So these guys are playing a bit early, so that then they can go and play in the finals of the main.
What's next, Matt? What are you playing next?
Well, that was a rubbish game, so nothing important. I might have a go at some of the blackjack or something.
So basically, I think Matt is going to sort of scrap his ticket and use the last 2 entries as practice on other games.
Pretty much. I mean, things like the Sterns, I know how they're going to play. So
have you got a good ticket in at the moment or not?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, there you go. Right, so that's it. We're going to follow Craig around. Thank you
Thanks,
to Matt there. It's going to start to get a little bit busy now. Right, Craig's put his ticket in. He's going for Lethal Weapon as his first of the 3 games.
Okay, so we've got Lethal Weapon 3 up, and basically I'm going to be playing a 3-game ticket. I know that Godzilla and Jurassic Park are games that I feel really comfortable on, and I don't really have a 3rd one that I'm super comfortable on, so I'm trying out the others. And this one we're going to try and Lethal Weapon 3. First thing I'm going to do is try and hit this bullet here, and I don't know where it's going to hit, so because I've not played this one before, so we'll give it a go. There we go. That's a good start. And this is what I'm going to try to do, is hit this ramp as many times as I possibly can for this game. And if I can get dialed in on that and this flipper holds up, then this could be a good option. It all obviously will depend on my accuracy and my ability to just continually do this. because it's not worth a lot until you reach these milestones. So as you can see, I just got 7 million, but now for that I got nothing. So not until it gets to 14 that I get 14 million. But so far it's going pretty well. So I just got to keep going for this as many times as I can. Okay. Right, it's very, very bouncy. Incredibly bouncy. See, as you can see, I don't have much of a score yet, but I've built up my ramp pretty high, so I just need to keep going with that. Now, to get the multi-ball, I've got to hit these 3 targets down here. So seeing as it's ball 1, I'm going to work on that as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's the 2. So I will go for 1, 2, 3 now. So as you can see, I've got the 1, I've got the 2, and now I need to hit this scoop on the right for the 3, and that gives me 5 million. All right, there it is. So the flashing eyes, you need to hit the gun for an extra million. Okay. Nice kickback, that was helpful. Another kickback, please? No. Okay, but not a bad first ball, 33 million. Now we will see whether the ramps retain. I don't know what the settings are going to be, but that will be the thing, is whether all my efforts that I put in before are withheld. No, they're not. So you see, I should have just probably kept on going for the ramp. Actually, probably it's probably not the right strategy to go for, to be fair. Because it's so much work in order to do it. So the getting the multi-ball is going to be the key, but I can also see that the target's reset between goes.
And
so
the ramp has reset.
Yeah, it's on the hardest settings that you've got. So I basically have to hit all the 3 sets of targets down on 1 ball. Without dying like that. What a shame. I only need that 1 target in order to light the multi-ball. Now, because it's a day to east, I think that the multi-ball might be lit on this ball, depending on the settings. But it's not, I don't think. So, there we go. This is going a little bit rough now. Right. There's 1. Very bad. Right, so that's a bad start. Honestly, 36 million, it's not a write-off game, but it's not an amazing game either. You know.
What are you going to do next?
I won't be playing that lethal weapon free again.
No.
I will go on Godzilla.
Okay.
All right, so Godzilla. The first game was not great, but let's hope I can nail this one.
Strategy on this, Craig?
I will talk it through as I'm playing, mate. So, the thing I'm going to start with is I'm going to try and shoot 2 ramps. The left ramp is trickier than the right ramp, I will always choose to shoot that as minimum as I possibly can. So the right ramp's actually pretty easy, but the left ramp is tricky. Oh, so bouncy. Right, there's the right ramp, so let's hope for the left ramp now. Well, I'm just trying to work out exactly what I can do in order to get the ball back on the right flipper. If I miss the left shot, what I'm trying to do is leave it, not hit it with the top flipper, bounce over onto the right so I can reshoot it again. It's very bouncy though, so it's not always going to be makeable. Right, so there we go. So that's what I'm going to want to do. Left ramp, right ramp, and then the scoop, and then I can start playing the mode. The first mode I'll start with is Geigen, which is the ramps. So there's 8 ramps, and basically all I'm going to do is try to shoot the right ramp over and over and over. And the way I'm going to do that is just bump over. See that? Then that's really important. That ability to drop catch there out of the scoop is massive. I'm working that out. There we go, and a live catch there. So right ramp, and then I'm going to bump over, bump, and then try the right ramp again. And then basically I'm just going to do that 8 times. Bump, right ramp.
Nice.
And as you can see, it's relatively simple. The way that the mode is designed is to go right ramp, left ramp, but this is just so much more consistent, and as you can see, so much safer. And that's ultimately what I want to do. And in doing that, so I've just completed the mode, in doing that, I've just already put up a score that a lot of people won't achieve. So straight away, if you can do that, that's the key way of playing Godzilla, in my opinion. If you have the ability to shoot that right ramp and bump over right to left and left to right, then that's the way you can get control, because these flippers are hard to control on. This is Destruction Jackpot, so because I completed the mode, I got it now at 2x, so hopefully I'll be able to shoot this loop. Can't hear the game, it gives you a countdown, 3, 2, 1, so I'm just going to have to guess.
Yeah, you can do better.
Yeah, not bad.
Do worse, then
Right.
this ticket might count against your next ticket.
Okay, so now I'm going to get ball back under control. I've got the multi-ball lit, so what I really want to do
Get the number 2 score on that game.
is not start the multi-ball yet, but take
100 points because this ticket had
2x in. So I've started the 2x playfield, and now I'll start the multi-ball. And now I've also can increase the Godzilla multi-ball base jackpot to 250. So I'm hoping that I will be able to come out of this multi-ball with a nice score. Right. So the choice whether to stay in Tokyo or to move to New York now. I'm going to move to New York and try and move to the next city in order to then increase my base value. So you'll see what will happen when I come out of the multi-ball, but I need to start the multi-ball first. So you get your carnage bonus after you've done the first city, which is what I did because I completed Geigen. Okay, now
it would feel, it would.
There's a multi-ball. Oh, missed it. As you can see, it's super bouncy.
No, I agree completely.
That was lovely.
Oh, lovely, well done.
That was very nice. Very lucky as well, but I nudged it at the right time in order to bring it back into the into the in-lane. Right, so now with the 2x running, I really want to try to capitalise on this multi-ball, get as many jackpots as I possibly can.
Right, so we need a big side.
I've also got jets running now as well, which will be something I want to concentrate on, because if I can get to 5 ramp shots, or five of the red shots, I get another ally. So I can hopefully bring in an adder-ball as well. It's obviously frenetic and chaotic, but I'm getting there. Yeah, so I've done the 5. So now, as you can see on the scoop, the scoop is lit for another one. So the one I really wanted was the adder-ball, but because it's going so crazy, I've lit the outlanes instead, which for multi-ball is not what we want. Anyway, yeah, that's nice. Right, so not an amazing multi-ball, but not awful either. I'm still alive, which is the main thing. So you see, every time, can you see what I'm doing? I'm just like, instead of trying to hit the ball on the fly, every time the ball comes down an in lane, I'm bumping it. I'm bumping it over from right to left in order to regain control, and that is the whole key on Godzilla. I really think that. I've also got Tesla Strike running now. So Tesla Strike is the blue shots. So you shoot the spinner, then the blue shots. Spinner, blue shots. And I've also got Tank multi-ball lit as well, which will combine really nicely with Tesla. So I will try to get that as well. So that's on the scoop. The scoop on this game is very tricky to shoot. It's very late, but I made it. So there we go. Okay, so this is a 2-ball multi-ball that I will be working on the spinner and the blue shots plus the jackpot. So I'm working on 2 things all at once here. So now it's the spinner. So I've just nailed, and then the next blue shot, you see. But I'm also going for the green little tank symbols as well. So it's like 2 things all at once, which is nice, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? If you can do all 2 things at once, then hopefully you're getting double the points. Spinner. It's good. Probably could have saved that, to be honest. Right, so on my games here, I could just let it bounce like that, and it's pretty consistent. Right. Now, so this is going well, so I just need to calm down a little bit, get the ball back under control, play my game. I've got a nice Mothra on the out lane, which is great. So I'm going for a raise combo now. See, I could have shot that on the fly, but I chose not to. Every single time, what I'm doing is I'm bumping over in order to regain control, because if I shoot on the fly, chances are I'm going to miss, and I don't want to miss. You know, so I'd much rather have the ball stop. All right, 10 times 2, 20 million shot here, which is a nice start. Yeah, lovely.
Well done.
To be fair, that destruction jackpot shot is very makeable. It's very nice. The magnet is quite consistent. It always puts it on the same part of the flipper, which is what you need. You can see the left ramp, I struggle with it because it's just not super clean.
The moment it hits the sides, it takes the momentum out of it, doesn't it?
That's it. There we go.
Nice catch.
Right, so I completed Tester Strike, which is great. So I've actually completed that whole mode. So that's probably going to award me like 40 or 50 million, I would imagine. And each time you complete one of those things, it adds to the destruction jackpot. So now I've got another 20 million shot in the middle. You see, so basically this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to try to be completing things as I go, take a destruction jackpot. So now it's increased slightly. It was 10 before, now it's nearly 12. 12 times 2, 24. There we go. Right. As a first ball goes though, mate, that was nice. I've also worked out the tilt is, in comparison to like Batman 66, which I played before, it's pretty generous. So, right, we're in a good place here now as well. So what I'm going to do now is I want to get in the scoop. As you can see, I've got an ally lit here. So the 2X is what I want. I want to take it in with Megalon. Megalon is by far the trickiest mode on the game, but it's the most valuable. So if I can make those shots at 2X, I've scored at over 400 million just on Megalon before, so that would be nice. Here we go then. There we go. Right, so I managed to start the 2X, so that takes it home for 60 seconds. And I'm going to choose my mode, which I'm going to choose Megalon. I'll probably muck it up, but, you know, we'll see. I'll give it a go. So what Megalon is the yellow shot. So I'm looking for the yellow shots on the playfield. So it's up the middle to begin with, which is great. Probably the easiest one. There we go. And now what it does is it holds it, and it doesn't tell you where the next one. So spinner's next. And the thing is, if you can do it as a combo, so you think it gives you 3 seconds. All right, this is the hardest shot on the game. So to make this was going to be tricky, but I'll give it a go. Ah, close. Right, see, and you can see it's timed itself out now.
You're able to move that machine quite a lot.
That's what I'm saying. So the tilt in comparison to Batman is quite good, eh? Right, so I made the shot. Now it's the right ramp. Ah. Good, just made it in time. So I'm getting 20 million a shot there, you see, it's massive. Because it's at 2X. So I need that left ramp now. Ah!
Okay.
Come on! Ah! Right, so 2X has run out. So I still need to try and complete the mode. Shoot the building, that's good. So the value goes down, you see, every time. I'm still up to 400 million, so I've probably still got 70 or 80 million off this mode, so it's still worth doing, do you know what I mean? Even though I didn't make the shots in what I would like, I was still getting good value, you know? I need to try to complete it. I'm not sure if I finished Megalon or not. It's going to be a bit tricky now because I've got the multi-ball obviously as well. And if it's still running. The yellow shot up the middle. There we go. So I think that's it now. Super jackpot as well.
And an extra ball.
And you get 50 million for that, which is nice. So I can get a few extra balls. 50 million a pot. It's good value. But super jackpot was 18 million. So 50 million for the extra ball.
Ooh. So you're not actually getting the extra ball. You're just
getting
a
50.
score.
50 mil, which is a lot. Right, so what I have got now as well is I've brought Anguirus in, so I've got an adderable. So when this multi-ball drains, again, I will hit the button in order to bring my multi-ball back. I'm up to 720, which is, I think, very good, to be honest. On this game, I think that's going to be right up there. So if anything else from now, I'm like delighted, to be honest. So let's go for it. So I mean, I'll try and go all the way through the game. I won't muck about in modes and try and get big score, because I think I've already got a decent score. So I will try and go all in now.
If you're at home, it'd be different, but you're in a tournament, so you know that's a decent score for a tournament.
Oh yeah, this is this is going to be nice. Shame Lethal Weapon went the way it did, to be fair, because it would have been a nice ticket, this. Still, at least we got a nice game of Godzilla on camera.
We have, yeah.
And it's not over yet, so. Look at these, and these jackpot values are massive.
Yeah, 5 times, 3 times.
It's because the jackpot on Godzilla is not particularly valuable, and like I remember you saying in the past, like you feel like it gets in the way a bit of the progress, and it's true. But in this situation where you need points, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just got a 45 million super jackpot.
So you hit the button for the adder ball.
That's
then,
it. Yeah. So
basically drain starts it again.
Yeah. Look. So it gives me some ball save, and now instead of having playing 2 balls, I've got 3. That'll come back. Yeah. Right. Now I need to just regather. Because my destruction jackpot should be decent now.
Good save.
Okay. Yes. Oh, look at that. That's sexy, isn't it? Let's see if I can make it. Oh. There we go. Yes. So I chose. I don't think I said before, but I chose an extra 3 seconds on the destruction jackpot. So it meant that it didn't time out straight away. So I had the extra 3 seconds in order to make it. I made it. So $1 billion on the first 2 balls we're in a good place now. Right. So you can see that the kaiju battle on the scoop is lit. I've got a tier 2 mode battle ready. There's basically one tier 2 battle that I love to play, which is King Ghidorah. I can score big on that, so I'll try and play that. It would have been nice if I could have taken that into 2x, but we'll see. So I've got Monster Zero lit as well, which is interesting. So I do want to play that actually. And the chances of completing King Ghidorah are very limited. Interesting. I'm going to play this one, which is the worst mode, but it's a multi-ball. And so it ends when there's a multi-ball, whereas the other one will just keep going and it's only single ball play. So even though I'm not going to score much on this, it's a multi-ball. So what I want to do is I want to play the mode after, which is Monster Zero, which is the first mini wizard mode. So what I'm doing in this mode is really hard, basically, because it's that spinner shot is the jackpot, and you're only getting 3 million for it, and it's still lit, you see. So it's like, basically you got to play this for a long time until you get any score. And I'm not very good at it, basically. So look, now you've got to make these 2 shots. Oh, that was good. My main objective, though, is to just not triple drain. As long as I've got 1 ball coming out of this, I'm happy. It would be great if I could play this well, but that's not really my my overall objective. My overall objective is to just make sure that I got Monster Zero ready. Okay. So Monster Zero is ready now at the middle. Let's see if we can do it. Okay. Right, so this is the first mini wizard mode. Have you made it to this one yet? No. It's not that tricky to get to, if I'm honest, you know, but like, because it's after the 4th power-up mode. So what I'm doing, the 2 green shots lock the ball in, and then the next 5 shots is the thing that increases your jackpot. You get a really nice ball save on this. So, you know, you're kind of playing without knowing you're not going to lose your ball, which is the main thing. Right, so as you can see, the red shots are the thing that increase the jackpot, and they stay lit for the entirety. So you know you never. Right, I'm going to make the green shot now, and I'll tell you why. So I obviously could carry on and increase it, but the fear is, so now I've locked 1 in.
You banked it.
I've banked it, and if I lose this ball, I get a multi-ball anyway.
Okay.
If I hadn't have locked it in and I lost the ball, then I would have lost. So now, no matter what, I get a multi-ball. Now, because of that, I'm going to go all in now and try and make as many of these red shots as I can, and then until they time out. That's a real shame.
So now you're in the multi-ball.
I am in the multi-ball, but that's a real shame that I wasn't able to show that off better, because basically you build it up. So you see my super jackpot multipliers at 3x. If you go through 3 levels, you get it at 9x. You know, so 9x what your base value is. I've had my base value at about 15 million before. So you can get about 1 billion on this if you play it really well. Whereas I'll come out of this hopefully with maybe 100 million if I play it well. Yeah, and it's only a 2-ball multi-ball, whereas if I had locked more in, it would have been like 4 balls, you know? So now I've made all 8 shots because do you see what I did? I used my heat ray in order to collect the last few. So now I've got to make the reverse shot. This one here.
Oh,
in order to get
shot. Yeah.
to get the super jackpot. So I get 3 times all of the cumulative awards. So it won't be that much, maybe like 30 or 40 million. But if I can make it, it'll be nice, wouldn't it?
Oh, unlucky. It's very tight.
There it is.
Nicely done.
And then you get an extra ball. So I only got 10 million for it because I was only at 3x. So again, I've had that up to like 100 million for the 1 collect. If I'd had the 9 times, you see. So, or maybe it's 8 times. I can't quite remember, but it's a lot. So it's a wonderful mode. It's a risk-reward mode. Do you know what I mean? But that's
it's a bit like Gapper Angry on.
Is it? Yeah.
Elvira,
yeah.
I think.
It's like you got to build up what you were earning, which I like. I like it. You know, you have to earn everything you get. It's not just the case that you're just shooting jackpot, because now I'm not getting much because I didn't do very well. Still, right. This is going nicely though. That's 130 million. You know, it's not bad. We'll take it. I take it. I think I think a middling score the whole weekend would be 100 million. So, you know, I'm happy with that. Right. I think I'm going to change city if I can. And that's always the fear trying to shoot the scoop, isn't it? Is hit that pot bumper.
Well, mate.
But 1.2 billion, you know, I think that might be the top score of the weekend. We'll see, you know. But that's a nice effort.
There you go, yeah.
Happy days, eh?
Well done, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
What's next?
Next will be Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. You know, seeing as I got that score on Godzilla, I want this ticket to mean something.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 3 didn't go well, but you know.
So Craig's just had his hand up there. He's basically going to get his score logged, and that will appear up on the screen. I got 6 million on Godzilla earlier. And you've got to feel sorry for whoever's waiting. Were you waiting?
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm sorry, Nick, you've got to be on it. Nick.
So we're going to go on Jurassic Park. This Jurassic Park plays tough, really tough. My strategy is to go for the captive ball in the middle, the Jeep, and try and play as many T-Rex modes as I can. This captive ball is really tricky. It doesn't go round very well. So we'll see how we go.
Good luck.
You see, like that should go round. It really should.
Yeah.
It's very tricky. So maybe I need to change my strategy. Do you know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll play a bit through a little bit more. See if I get lucky on it. But that wasn't great. Kind of throws you off when something that you would, you know, your strategy you expect to play it as, you know, doesn't work. But that's part of the competition. Do you know what I mean? You've got to be able to adjust. You've got to be able to work it. See, again, like that was a clean hit. It would be nice if that went round.
Yeah, the point Craig's trying to make is under the Jeep there's a couple of captive balls to launch the T-Rex modes and to actually participate in them. Those balls have got to be sort of moving freely. It just happened there. It's happening a lot easier off the upper flipper, but normally you can move those captive balls from the lower flippers, and that's quite difficult.
There we go. You see, it gradually goes round. It's right. So the T-Rex event is ready. So I'm going to start. I need to do that by shooting the left ramp. There we go. So then this is T-Rex Encounter. Unfortunately, it's not a great mode because I need to hit the captive ball again to start it all off. So if this doesn't go round, it's still registered. So that's good. So now I'm going to hit all the shots that you can see out there. Well, I'm going to try anyway. Now I hit the captive ball when I don't need to. There you go. Right, I've got 2x scoring going now, which is really nice. So that's a 10 million shot, you see. So again, you need to make hay when you've got 2x running, for sure. There we go. Nice. There we go. Come on, bump over. Ramp.
Okay.
2x is nearly up. That's a shame. Still. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to try and start the next one.
So that was 58 million.
Yeah, so not bad, eh?
Answer, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like it's in competition, like, you know, that's not a huge score, but in competition that is quite decent. And ultimately, that's what I want. It's just a strong strategy, you know. Not necessarily blow it up. I've just done that on Godzilla. You know what I mean? I blew it up on that. Now I just want to kind of guarantee myself a decent score because this is a qualifying ticket. Right, there we go. So now the next T-Rex event is lit. Maybe I survive.
Hold on.
So that was a big move, wasn't it? Basically, I know on these sterns, if you make one big move rather than bumping it a bunch, one big move, you usually get a double danger, and then you can just carry on playing. Right. So now I'm going to try and shoot this left ramp again. I want to see what the mode is that I'm going to play. Hopefully, it's Rampage. Right. So it's Feed, which is a multi-ball. But the scoring on it is pretty low. To get 50 million, you've got to play really well. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to shoot the captive ball to change the mode, which is a risky play, but why not? So I've changed it. to chase, which is a better mode, and hopefully I'll be able to get a better score. Oh, maybe it's not a better mode because again I have to continually shoot the damn
you have to
captive
hit
ball
the ball to change the gears. Yeah.
Come on, award it. Yeah, that's my fault. I shouldn't have moved it then. I deserved that tilt. So 94 million. Again, this isn't a bad game already. I've got another ball, so hopefully I'll be able to press on now. I stick to my guns and just keep going for the captive ball, I think. Well, actually, no. I'm going to change strategy. So now I've played enough, which means that I've got control mode lit on the left, which can be worth a large amount of points. If I can make this shot,
Hard shot.
it's a hard shot, but it is rewarding if you can make it. I've had to do that, really. Is that a double or a single?
Couldn't see, sorry, mate.
Okay, no worries, mate. Okay, here we go. Nice.
Excellent.
Right. So now system boot is the one to play here. System boot, you can score over 100 million on it.
System having a spinner.
So this is like all the shots, basically.
Oh.
So you want loads of shots. All the blue ones I'm going to be just aiming for. I like to start with the one on the right if I can. There we go. Which is a hard shot. Again, it would be nice if I have 2x running, but I'm not going to. That's such a risky shot. I'm not. Oh, go on then. Go on. Here we go then. So if I can get these last few shots, lovely. 50 million for that.
Wow.
That is huge, isn't it? 50 million for one shot on this game is absolutely immense.
Well done.
Okay, 10 million. Oh, it'd be nice if I could combo that.
Any kids who would like to enter the competition?
Ah, come on. Escape was lit. Bounce over. Try and make one of these right, red, blue shots. There we go. 16 million for that. You see, it is massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know. And then the final shot over there.
Well
Lovely.
done, 39 million.
Wonderful. So from that, and I got the fossil as well.
It's 2 rooms at the back.
They'll tell me, I think it's probably over 100 mil just on that one mode, do you know what I mean? Yeah, look at how my score went from 90 million to 297 million. 157 million on that one mode. And that was primarily because I had the 2x scoring running.
Yeah.
You know, that's a big score. Right, so now we'll try and go back to another T-Rex mode. It's pretty like kind of bloody minded. I'm not really playing anything else in the game. Do you know what I mean? I'm not trying to capture dinosaurs.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything else. I'm just literally doing T-Rex mode, which I think in competition is my like primary strategy. You know, I like it.
That didn't register, that one.
Real shame. Still, that's you know, I think on this game 300 mil. Happy with that.
Okay.
So we'll have a look at the screen, you know, to see where that's ended up. So, you know, I had 39 million or something like that on Lethal Weapon. I had 1.2 billion on Godzilla, 304 million on Jurassic Park. So that's my free game ticket. And we'll have a look at the screen. We'll see where that ends up in terms of qualifying so far, where I'm at. So there we go. So you can see what happens is, so this is me here, Craig Pullen. I'm second currently overall with my score. So number one, the highest score on Godzilla, the second highest score on Jurassic Park. Ironically, the number one score is also me. So I'm actually that was something to consider, playing Jurassic Park again.
Yeah.
I actually was competing against myself because I put 350 million up on that earlier.
So what was the best ticket overall, your first or your second?
No, that ticket that I've just played is actually my best ticket so far.
Okay.
But I don't think that Lethal Weapon 3 score is going to hold up. Like you can see, Ian put 111 million up on it, and I'm at 30 million. So what will happen is, at the moment I'm second. Whether I'll stay second.
Oh, hello, this geezer looks good, doesn't
There
he?
you go.
Nice,
Yeah,
good.
you did pick me. You got 112, I got 109. There you are, Chrissy. So yeah, currently second. He's currently in first, and I'm currently second. Whether that will still be the case, because the thing is if my Zilla scores hold up and his Batman score doesn't, then obviously he could drop down and I could move up. But you know, nice go.
You're happy
nice,
with that?
Yeah.
You might get into the top 26. You think?
I think I might.
Yeah,
I think I might.
mate. I'll tell you what, it's really good to have that on camera.
Yeah. Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Man.